Hello, good morning, everybody. Just needed to grab some water. All right, bros, BROS, big, huge pop. Positive. Looks like it's about to break pre-market highs, which is a signal with a stop. Looks at 80, 79, 70, 79, 80. What? 79. Hold on. 79. Stop at 79. All right, so I'm going to add on. And I'm going to get $350 a risk to 79 from 84. 84 is the add-on point. You might be able to dip by it on the open. So maybe I'll just try to do my calculation here. 70, and I already have 15, so 55 more. But actually, all right, 55 more. So let's get, okay, total will be 70. My target size is going to be 70 shares. And we're looking for it to break over 84 to do so, okay? 84 to do so, over 84, stop 79. 84, entry, stop 79. Now, does depend on how it opens at the open here in about 7 minutes as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Getting in for a bit more now. Okay. Why do I have 39? There must have been some sell orders still in the books and I just got one or something. That's a little weird. Yeah, I did. That's what happened. Oh, that's fine. Wow, there's sell orders. What are they doing up there? I put those last night. Okay, that was in case I woke up and it had gone ballistic, like to 100, but it hasn't yet. Okay, I do want to buy another one share right there. Okay, stop at 79. Now for me, that's my break. That's going to end up being my break even because I'm already in, bros. I built this up since November. My position size is my break even is going to be lower than even the stop. All right, there it goes. I'm going to, I guess, get some more. I say I guess because, you never know where these things are going. Let me take a look here. Let's do a little gap theory analysis on BROS. Okay, it looks like it will be bought up. Neutral. Interesting. It's going to be a little bit of, I'd say I would err more on the side of that it might sell off today, but maybe only at the open briefly. All right, I put it at about, what is that, 4/10? 2/5. I put it at about 2/5 buying pressure at the open. Like baggage wise, 2/5 buying, 3/5 selling. Now, how long will that go on? I don't know. It depends on how much volume gets traded right away. It's already up 30% in pre-market. It is just way up there. See where it's at? Woo. Let's see if there's anything else up big. Yeah, APP, similar situation. Same thing. It's an entry right now. It's popping. It's breaking out. Stop at 480. 497. Okay, I'm going to leave my last 30 shares on BROS in 6 minutes from now. 5 minutes after the open. App. Time to buy. Looks like 498 pre-market high. What's that pre-market high? It's not showing me. 498 pre-market high. Stop at 480. It's like 19, so like $20 a risk. So I would get 18 shares. I want to see how that acts right now. The volume looks kind of low. Liquidity, I don't know why. Apps should be pretty popular. Let's go take a look at the gap theory analysis on that one. Yeah, it should get bought up. There'll be some selling, but it's going to be bought up. Target size for me is 18 shares on app. Stop at 480. Write it down. I'm not always going to repeat these things, and we're going after these. App and Bros. For some reason, Bros is not on this list. Son of a bitch. Why do they do that? Okay, here we go. Bros and app. Bros and app. That's really all that's in play. MGM and Robinhood are both up like 10%. I believe I'm already in Robinhood. Let me see. No, I think I was waiting for today about Robinhood. Okay, so let's pull up Robinhood as well. Okay, so if Robinhood can get above pre-market highs of 66, that could be an entry. You could also get into a pivot high at 64, but right now it's kind of failing out. There goes app. All right, so I'm gonna get let me get half my position now on app, and there we go. I'm in for half my position. So I'm gonna get 18 shares. I got 30 shares left to buy on Bros. Should it perform off the open, and I can get that on this 3rd minute or the 6th minute. So let 2 minutes go by or that 5 minutes go by. Kind of just depends. And the market looks okay. The reaction to PPI and the numbers today were okay. We even have rates coming down, so it's quite supported. Move. Well, market opens in 45 seconds. We are ready. Good morning, Marcus. I don't really have anything red. Reddit is a little bit red. I think they had earnings. Yeah, they're coming all the way back up. So they're red, but they're coming all the way back up. Interesting. I got to keep an eye on that because I held that through earnings. I have a huge padding on that, so that's okay. Plus profits. Okay, market's opening in 10 seconds. We just want to see how these act. I've already got half my positions, if not more, on both of them, and we want to see how these act moving forward. For the first 2 minutes. We'll get the 2-minute opening high breakout if it wants to continue minute by minute by minute, or we'll wait and see after 5 minutes if it's any a little bit different than that. All right, app is really flying. It's getting overinflated. Let that app chill out. Bros, however, is pulling back. So the buying opportunity could come soon on Bros. And that might be down by our stop of 79. Might be around 80. We'll see. Okay, when 1 minute has gone by on app, we got the 1 minute breakout happening on app. Got a little profit on Root, R-O-O-T. All right, we have 30 seconds until the 2 minute mark is up. And that'll give us, the market is running. The market's going green. And this is actually a market pivot entry point, so there's a bit of resistance above, but I think this sets into motion potentially a very good next week. All right, app is pulling back a little bit. Okay, and we are 10 seconds until the 2 minute mark. Let's go in for surgery. Let's get surgical on this entry now. Okay, now, yeah, we're in. I'm filling up on app. There we go, done. Now let's go back over to Bros. See what we want to do there. All right, Bros is pulling back. But we're in app for good. You know, and it's possible that Bros will find support and get bought up around our stop, around 79. And it may break through it, and then which you have to stop out. And then possibly pre-market low of 74 could happen. So I'm preparing to sell the shares that I just bought, but keep the shares that I've had. Bros should have hit the stop. We're going to set our stop on app to 495. Gives me about $10, so we're going to go 12 to 1, 6 to 1, 12 to 1 on that for the risk reward on the taking profit side of things. 12 to 1. So let's get in there and do that. Okay, I'm going to sell one share every $230 on app. Every $230, one share. $4.95. What's my cost average? $5.10. No. We're going to have to go more like $8 to 1. 8 to 1. Okay, that's more realistic. Okay, every $155. Well, that means I'm already out one, so let's do it. So 310. Did I say 155? Yeah, every 155. Okay, Bros is being supported. It's good. 565. $720. It's kind of hard math to do all that rounding. I mean, all that carrying. $720. $875. Oh boy, this is hard. $875 plus 155. $1030. Too early, man. Too early for this math. Plus 155. $1185. I'm just gonna go with the calculator on this crap. All right. 1340. 1340. $13.95. I guess I did the math wrong somewhere. These are not even lined up properly. What happened to my... 155. Oh, I added 255. So these have all been wrong. Okay. Wonderful. 465 is where this next one's supposed to be. 620, not 720. 775. Bros with a strong. What happened there? Strong pullback. Oh, that's bro. Hold on a second. I'm watching the wrong thing. We might be already stopped out. Fuck, I need to watch that fucker. Okay, there we go. I was watching bro instead of bros. Why didn't anybody tell me? My ass was so big. Okay. Then we have 775. 30. 1085. 1240. Morning, Michael. 1395. Sorry, you guys. 1550. Welcome to the stream.
You blew it.
1705. 1860. 2015. 2170. 2325. 2480. 2635. 2790. Finally. Oh, that's 18? Okay. Oh, 19. Yeah. Okay. All right. App's got all his profit targets set, but now we're actually pulled back beneath beneath our entry. Bit of a pullback on app. All right, and bro is also pulling back. Is that the market? Yeah, the market's also pulling back, but rates are dropping, so I do think this is going to equalize. Still got to watch ourselves here. Reddit wants to. Okay, I'm probably going to end up crapping out on Reddit. Let's go over to Reddit. This is a position I have, and I will just flatten if it breaks the 5-minute low. 195. $5.8. Oh, whoa, no way. There might be a new feature. Link orders. Whoa. I try and check that. Okay, so this is interesting. All right, let's go over to app. Let's go to bros. No, we did all those profit targets on app. App. Well, now set a stop for 18 at where did I want to set this stop? 495. Boy, it looks like it's going to hit. Well, when I got in, it was for 481, 480, but I set my stop to the low of the day. That is app. Okay. And that's probably a good idea. 5. All right, let me take a look. Might be a new feature here. All right, so if we break 495, we would say sell stop, and then it says this position has an existing closing order. In order to continue, this order must be linked as an OCO bracket. So then I click link orders. It looks like this, guys. It's in Thinkorswim. This is a new feature. I've never seen this before. This might be a great way to do what we've always been wanting to do. We just put a stop on all of our open orders. Okay, now let's see what happens. Click link orders. What was that? Oh, that was Webull, I think. Link orders. Did it do it? It fucking did it! No way. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Hold on. It might have canceled all my orders. Oh, I think it did. Well, maybe it'll continue to let me. All right, there's the one. God, after I put all those in, but let's see. Maybe it has to. You start with the stop, and then you can start adding these. 155, 310. So now it says, oh, no. Okay, damn. You can only do that with one order. All right. Well, all right, we'll keep that there for now. We'll see what happens. Okay, over to Bros. Oh, Bros is getting bought up. Very nice. Now, what did Webull want to tell me? I'm getting some little messages from Webull. Probably I hit some targets. Filled. Yeah, I got some targets on Duolingo just hit. Duolingo. Let's look at it. Nice. And I have that in also in this other account as well. Something doing really well this morning is RCL. Well, I mean, I guess you don't call it really well, but it's following through, and we have a really nice tight stop on that position. So we have an 8-to-1 going on. So I'm getting a really good payout on just this much of a move. Okay, so like that's the importance of whenever you can get yourself a tight stop going on something. It allows you to get that higher multiple. Oh, there was another profit target on RCL. And you need those high multiple RRs in order to make up for the R's that don't work out. Because when you lose one R. Whenever you lose a trade, you lose one R. Now, if you can be even 20% win rate, but you have an 8-to-1 set up on all your trades, that means you only need 1 out of 9 trades out of the total, 8-to-1. 1 out of 9 total trades to make 8-to-1 in order to pay for the other 8 losses. That'd be the break even, right? And so you divide 1 by 9, you say, what's that probability? What's that percentage? 0.11. You would only need to be correct and profitable 11% of the time. 11% of the time, guys, on 8-to-1 setups. So, when you can get yourself those 8-to-1 setups. Oh, I got that profit target hit over on Bros. I'm sorry, App. On App. App is picking up again. And we may very well get a supported move coming from App. Now, problem now is I got to write in the App targets and everything because I don't know where I'm at anymore because I can't use the dollar scaling amount because I just sold some shares. So it affects that. 509.85 is my entry. 509.85. Boom. Okay. And pre-market stop was, what did I say? 489? What did I say on that? I'll rewind the stream. 480. I believe I said 480. Is that correct, guys? Anybody remember? Stop on app pre-market was 480. But what happened was that is 510 to 480 is $30. That's an equal ATR move. The ATR is 29 bucks on app. So, or 5.2% ADR is a daily move size. And at $510, that's $25. So we're looking at like a 4-to-1 targeting. But what I was saying is that we could potentially move the stop up to the low of the day at 495, key psychological number, and switch to a 8-to-1 on app. I believe that's what it was, 8-to-1. Yep. So I actually right now I'm not quite sure because which way to go. I want to see a little bit more strength and resilience from it because I'm getting mixed vibes. It's like sideways vibes. If you look at the pivot points here, up, down, in. Like, what do we want to do? Are we going to break down? Are we going to start to have 4 points to a downtrend? What are we going to do here on app? So it's a little bit up in the air. And then I will decide. Now, Bros, on the other hand, Bros has really picked up. Did you guys get your entries on Bros? If you were watching it, that was, you're in. This is good stuff on Bros. It's picked up nicely. Obviously, I'm in. I'm going to take a quick look at anything going bad in my port. Just make sure, because everything else is going good. So RCAT, yeah, bounced off my stop. I did not stop out yet, but it is playing with my stop. Me no likey, probably going to sell soon. Also, I've got Reddit, which I already got out of. That was an earnings release that I had some padding on, and I did close that order just fine. Oh, I didn't close that yet? Hold on. What? I thought I closed that. Maybe it was doing well, so I said, let me keep it for the 5-minute low. Let's go take a look. Yeah, that's what it was, and actually it's holding. And I put my stop in. That's right. Okay. So now what it's saying is apparently you can put one order and auto link it to your stop. All right. You can put one order and auto link it to your stop. My break even's below. This is a zero risk trade for me. But I would want to put that I'd like to sell this at new highs, 230. So 229.35. So what you do is you create that sell order, 229.95. And then it asks you to auto link it. It's kind of a new feature. It's very cool. 229.95, but you can only do that for one order. So here we go, 229.98. So I'm going to put sell to right there, and then it says this position has an existing closing order. In order to continue this order, you must link it to the closing order in an OCO bracket. Okay. Normally that was a whole fucking setup thing you had to do. Now they have a link order thing. Very cool. Love it. I click link, and then you're going to see the little link icon come up. See, there it is, the little link icon. Awesome. And you see the look on the right there? I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can point this out. There's like a bracket over here now linking the two orders. See that? Okay, watch it. It lights up a little bit more. There you go. So that's awesome. I mean, you've seen an OCO bracket before, but the cool thing there was now they have an automatic feature for that. Makes it life a little bit easier. All right, let's go check in on Bros. Whoop, Bros is looking good. Whoop, there goes Bros. Very nice. If you hadn't got in yet, you do have a chance to get in basically now with a stop at the low of the day, 80. Just round it all off, key psychological numbers. Stop at 80, entry at 85, $5 a risk. There you go. Shoot. You know what? I actually am supposed to buy more shares of Bros. I forgot. I needed a 70 share allocation. So there we go. Okay, now let's set up all the profit targets on Bros. Based on that, I think we can go with a stop at 80 on Bros because it's acting strong now. Not sure how much conviction I have on that. If it can break the high of the day, I think I will be more confident about that. Otherwise, 79 anyway. I mean, 79 is not much different. Isn't that what we said? 79? Yeah, 79. So I will do my calculations on 80. My average price is 79. So in other words, my average price is lower than our stop, which means I'm at 0 risk on this motherfucking trade. So that's just because I've been building that position up since November. But here we go. It's time to start to set profits from our entry here, which was, we're going to call it, okay, 80 stop. $4 of risk on Bros. And that's about normal ATR. So we're going to go 4-1 from here. That doesn't seem right. I should be able to get more out of that, I think. Let me see. No, it's kind of a wide day. That's true. But something doesn't seem right with that. Let me double check here. Bros. I need to put this position together with this one. Okay, actually, and it has turned it into an anxious style from a secure style, by the way. So that means we're going for 100% exiting instead of building and scaling a position up. In other words, swing scalping. All right, it's moving. It is moving. And now I need to put my take profits in, and I'm checking. Yeah, I guess that should be right. Okay, let me take a look in pre-market. I think, when did I say to get in pre-market? 84 or 85? 84. That's it. That's it. So it's $4 of risk, 80 stop now. And so $16 again puts us right underneath $100. Profit target from 84 entry. 4-1. 4 times $4 of risk. 16 plus 84 entry is $100. So I need to spread out 70 shares across 16. It's about 4 shares per dollar point that it hits. So right underneath 86 will be my first target. Then 87, then 88, then 89. We're putting them in. Oh, just got one. If you have any questions, just ask. Thought it was Friday. Yeah, me too. I actually did too. Isn't that weird? Why is that? Well, for me, it's because I'm going on an airplane tomorrow, but that's for me. Maybe you are. I don't know. Okay, there we go. 56, and I have 66 left. So I'm going to spread out the last 10 in between. That's why I tell you guys, and starting from where we're at, just fill in closer to where the probabilities are, all those last rounded shares. Sometimes your rounding makes it so that you have some leftover shares. What I'm saying is make sure you put those in between your other orders. But close to the position entry. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. 66, 66. Okay. All right, well, that'll be going and going and going. Bros, good job. Okay, I have to make those orders link up. Get those in there. Get this in the right folder. Okay, done. Root. Oh, all right. Looks like I sold the last share of Root. All right, good job. Well done. Where's the clapping? So Root hit all the targets. Today's just a good day, all in all. I mean, it's really following through on yesterday's good day. And yet I thought that the PPI and the CPI numbers were a little bit hot. But apparently the market feels it's okay. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. Now, where's app? Oh, app is a new position. And I've got no target set on app. Okay, we're still kind of waiting for app to shape up. And really, honestly, in order to have an 80 stop on bros, we kind of needed to make a new high on the day. So we were a little prematurely doing that. Well, we're a few cents away. But if we can make a new high on the day here, you can get that loop in, get that U in. I feel a lot more confident about making the low of the day the stop. Otherwise, pre-market low of 79 is where you should think of cutting. All right, I'm close to up to $2,000 up today, so that's good. You know, when the swing scalping follows through, I mean, you're just going to get those multiples. You're going to have those good results. But as you can see, it kind of helps to have the market wins at your back. Oh, we got an entry on AS if anybody wants it. Swing scalp entry, stop at 30.35 stop. AS. This is a secure position. This is a position building one, so then you would actually put your stop down at the pivot low if you wanted to get in. I'm already in it as on that basis, and I do see that earnings are coming up soon. So I might convert this over to an anxious position, but it doesn't really need to be. Anyway, you can get in potentially for a swing scalp. No, you shouldn't treat this like a swing scalp. It was anxious back there, but it has since gotten very secure. No, this is a position builder, AS. And this is not a worthwhile add-on point. But it could be an entry, okay? So if you don't have AS, you got earnings coming up though. That's not really enough time to enter a position. Now, Randy knows this, and maybe Michael from our PCS lessons last year. But you don't want to get into position building right before earnings, because you have to reverse. What do they say? You have to back up the logic you have to back step the logic on that to you realizing that you want to have built up a great deal of percentage gain padding going into an earnings in order to hold it through earnings. Like the last thing you want to do is open up risk a week before earnings, it looks like, or 2 weeks before earnings. And then, earnings happens and you're in it and you shouldn't have been. And it's at break even, and then earnings come out and it's bad. And now you've exposed yourself to excessive downside risk. Now, you could get in today, right? And let's say it runs, but it's not anxious style. Anxious style, you could expect it to maybe leap up, run all the way up to earnings. And that can happen though. And I'm already in it, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm good. But if you were to get in it today and then you were to expect, hope for it to run up to earnings, that's a possibility. And let's say it did so, you would want it to be, to cover the variance. So like if the earnings in the options is showing you that it can move 15% plus or minus, then on earnings, then you need at least a 15% gain to stay in. And you can find that over in Thinkorswim. It tells you the percentage move expected on earnings. Or you can go to Earnings Whisper or whatever, and it will show you the percentage expected move on any stock for earnings. But you can get that right in Thinkorswim under the options. Every chain shows the expected move. And so you just go to the chain that covers the earnings release, and you can see, like I can see, it's plus or minus $5 through February 21st. The earnings are on February 25th, so that doesn't cover it. So it's actually plus or minus 1150, 1150. So it could get all the way down to $20 on this next earnings. See that? That could be a huge drop. Expectations are potentially all the way down to $20 on next earnings on AS. So, if I don't have padding to cover that, which I don't, I will cut my position before earnings. All right, Bros following through. App not looking good. Bros, a little strength. The market is strong on both industrials, S&P 500, and growth market, whilst rates are coming down. So that's also strong for the growth market. But the dollar looks like it's weakening. Not sure why that is. That could be the PPI numbers, I guess. And Robinhood. Oh, Robinhood had a good earnings reaction. And we do want to also think about getting into Robinhood if it can stay and remain strong and act strong. So far, no. App, also a little bit under pressure, but Bros staying strong with that bottoming tail candle there. See, but App under pressure, mostly red, and Hood quite under pressure, mostly red. See, so you don't want to get in on a moment like that. You want to get into strong things. All right, what's new? Intel. Intel with a fast right side reclaim. Doesn't matter. It's not really in an up cycle. Cerdo. I'm in that. Apparently it's having a good day. Let's go take a look. If it's an entry. Is it anxious? Yes. Coming stronger, but it is anxious. Okay, if you're not in Cerdo, Credo Technologies, I'm already in from a couple days ago. Today is an entry with stop at low of the day or this pivot low here. Usually with the anxious style stocks, it's a swing scalp. You put your stop at the low of the day if you get in. However, sometimes they can be close to the other one, and so you pick the other one. But the point is that you don't. The point on that is you're looking for quick return anyway. So putting at the low of the day could be better. It tightens your stop and gets you all your profit points hit, come down a little bit easier. But I would just say that make sure you look at the intraday 1 minute, 5 minute charts on whatever you're getting into earlier in the morning like this, so you can judge for yourself if the thing looks like it's totally holding up or if it's kind of all over the map and how reliable it is. So you look at these. There's a 1 minute chart and here's a 5 minute chart. This is on Bros. So we go over to Cerdo. What does it look like? That looks pretty good. Had a nice ignition move, a nice catalyst-y buying right off of the open. And then, it's been sort of inching along. Now, it's pulling back right now as we speak. If it were to break this pivot low or this one right here, that wouldn't be so good because that negates then all that progress. But it looks like it's made a catalyst move that you could put a stop on the low of the day, and you could be getting an entry somewhere in here. You might want to use like a 5-minute to get an entry. So it puts in some red candles or something, and then you get in here. But that's if you feel it's not negating its pivot point movement. Did I just get another profit on Duolingo? I think I did. Let's go see if Duolingo is going up right now. Yeah, because I heard Webull. Yep, I got 2 more profits on Duolingo. All right, I only got 8 shares left. I wish I had more. That's the way it goes, though. You have to size properly. Cool. Yep, just looking at that. Dissecting the math on that. Bros is coming close. Look at that beautiful fucking VCP on the intraday on Bros. Woo! That's going to be a nice breakout when it pops 86.42 high of the day. Man, is that going to have a lot of momentum. Beautiful. And all the shares are drying up. Oh, it's just going to cataclysmically blast through the high of the day. Well, if it does that. If it breaks the high of the day, which it looks like it absolutely is. I mean, this is a beautiful VCP with volume tightening as well as volatility contractions. I think I'm going to hit a few more targets today based on that. I mean, that is a real nice wind up. Beautiful. Meanwhile, app, come on, you can get your act together, can't you? The market scraggly, a little bit back and forth up here. Let's look at some more picks that are moving around. So Cerdo, I told you that could be an entry. And you can pick low of the day or yesterday's low for your stop. A-Lab, similar kind of situation. It did get up there. It's interesting. We might want to look at that at the end of the day. Is this on my hot list? I think it is. I have a beautiful hot list I've been building. It is not. Okay. The reason why it's not is because the upcycle has been a little bit disturbed. However, it's very anxious and does make those positive movements when they trigger. So I think it's worthwhile putting on our list as an anxious scalper, swing scalping opportunity. Trying to remember what I was thinking here. Go through more. Roku. Yeah. Roku's not moving. It's like, just forget Roku. Futu. I think it's a Chinese company, but it's quite all over the map. By the way, I got a target hit, I think, this morning on NNE. Okay, it has since pulled back, but that was moving. What are you in, Randy? What are you in, Michael? What are you in, Marcus? Let me take a look at whatever you guys got, and I'll happy to take a look at that. But we do have other picks here. Tem. It's not really in a growth cycle. It's an AI stock. Tempest AI. YMM. I think that's a Chinese company. Nope. Full Truck Alliance. No, this is not the Chinese company I was thinking of. That might have been Yum. I just thought of an indicator I could write where whenever there's a signal day, which is green over red, consider it an entry, and then show whether or not it got stopped out or if it hit, I guess, 4-1. No, I could even use our technique with the ATR sizing because I could program that in too. And that could tell us the kind of hit rate, the sort of win rate of something right in front of our eyes. I might build it into the ADR system thing here. It's interesting. Interesting idea. I gotta write that down somewhere. Maybe try to do it. Scalp indicator. In rate. Because I mean, I automatically do that with my eyes, but man, it'd be nice if it was just automatically calculated. I could go to it and I could say, hey, get into this thing and it has a such and such win rate. I can even calculate, what EV that is, what's it been adding up to, and we can know what is the profitability of taking signals on a particular stock. Boy, that would be really freaking cool. Be pretty cool. All right, let me throw this into the closed folder, and let's look at some other ones. YMN, BNTX, RDDT, DOX is red, but it's up there. Very interesting. Why is that considered red? Okay. It's not really red on the day. Yeah, that's why it's green over here. Well, you can't see that, but on my picks. I think I will have to put a alert on this because this could signal today. Entry. I mean, it's a anxious stock. Okay, that's going to let me know. On DOX, that is definitely one of our ones on the hit list, I believe. We have DOCU. Where's DOX? There it is. Yeah, we do have DOX on there. BNTX, did I look at that? Nah, that's no good. Where's DOX? DOX, there it is. Okay. Oh. There was a Mark Rowe, there it is. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. You can mark rows in your watch lists. It's a secret little spot where you can do that. It's kind of an unknown feature, very unknown feature on Thinkorswim. I'm going to do that for our picks. That way I can see that it's a pick. That's a really cool idea. Doing that now for a couple of them. It's just a little bit of housekeeping. I'll probably end up do with that later. All right, Kava is kind of break even today, but definitely a mover. Is that on our hot list? Definitely should be, and it is not. That goes on there. Kava. What are you guys in? Did you want me to check anything? AUR. Wow, what a move. Is that after earnings? That is after earnings. Oh, catalyst day on AUR. Bit of a penny stock. That's what you trade. Low of the day stop, 670. Entry now. It's getting away from you even. And then it looks like you got to set up like a 2-to-1. This is not a position builder. This is 100% exiting at 2-to-1. Swing scalp. Bros is pulling back now, breaking pivot down a little bit. Not liking to see that. App doing the same, but the growth market's moving, so hopefully it gets a little support. AUR, NTCTM, RDDT, Duolingo, Futu, Roku, YMMA Lab, Cerdo, BNTX, DOX, NVIDIA. Not quite. Shopify. That's beautiful looking. Should be on our hit list. Hot list. It is not. Okay, that goes on. Hey, the market is closed on Monday, though, guys. Just remember that. I don't think there's any market on Monday. I forget what it is. I don't know. It's a holiday. Mobileye. Let me go look at that again. That might have been an entry. Shopify. All out of Robinhood this morning. Great move. Fantastic. Now, you held into earnings. So I just got to check in with you. into your mental trading health that you had the padding, or did you make a mistake? And congratulations, that's fine. But yeah, let's just, the right thing, let's just talk about what the right thing to do is, even if it doesn't matter, that's in the past. But moving forward. Okay, there's earnings and now it's picking up. So I would say, and is this a position builder? Anxious. Staying anxious. Yeah, still anxious. All right, this is anxious entry on Shopify. Stop at load of the day of 120. Entry at 124, $4 of risk. It's typically $5, so we're going to go for about a 5 to 1. Anyway, $4 of risk. 87 shares for me. I might be running out of margin. Let's see if it lets me. Oh, that barely did anything. Where is the size on that? Really? That big, and it didn't even barely affected my margin. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, 5 to 1. So 350 times 5. 1750 divided by 10. Every $175. Every $175. Sell. Actually, I need to divide that by 11. 160. Every $160. Sell 8 shares. Okay, there's some other moves. Yeah, but remember what I was just asking you? What did I say? 160. Okay. 60. 320. Andy, I think you missed the part where we discovered it does auto bracketing now on one order. 20. 480. $6. 40. I'm not going to do that right now, but at least it's a step in the right direction. 800. 960. Wow, math is getting a little bit difficult for me to do the carrying. 1120. 1280. 1440. 1440. Just got another profit target on Duolingo and also hit a profit target on NRG. $14.72. Let me take 1280 plus 160. 1440 plus 160. 1600. I guess you weren't hearing me, Randy. All right. And then 7 shares at $17.60. Okay, now let's double check that was 350 times 5. $17.50. All right, perfect. Alrighty. Laughing. I need to answer your first question before I can get to your second. Oh, I needed to answer your first question. Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, so my question was, did you accidentally hold that through, or did you have enough padding and you're winning? And so you made a conscious decision to hold that through earnings. All right, BBAI, you're in BBAI? Oh, I don't know where you're in on that, so I kind of don't know how to advise you because that one's really gone crazy. Hopefully you're getting anxious exits on that because it's definitely in an anxious cycle, growth cycle. LX, you're still in the LX, okay? I think so, am I? No, I'm not. That's weird. Why did I get out? Huh, I'm not in LX. I was. Strange. Maybe I am. I'm just not seeing it here. Nope. For some reason I'm not in LX. I don't know if you remember why I got out, but I guess I got out. Let's see. I don't know why that was. I don't know. It's because everything looks great on it. Strange. I'm pulling up my transaction history to find out. NNE, okay. PSTG, United Airlines, VRT. Oh, those sound good. NNE, PSTG, United Airlines, VRT. They sound good. I don't know that they're doing good, but I'm thinking, those are good picks, and they should work out when you need them to work out. Shopify is moving. Come on, fucking thing. Show me my trade history on LX. Why you gotta take 10 years? Oh, there it goes. Jeez. For some reason, that's really strange. I sold everything at the open on January 31st. Right there. It opened here, moved way down, and for some reason I took out all my profits. I think it was because this move was just such a wide day, it spooked me. Looks like I did not need to be spooked. That was a mistake. I made a mistake on that. That was a mistake. I haven't made many mistakes this year, but there's one. Well, congrats on you for still holding LX. Good job. Something just sold, by the way. Let me see what happened there. NRG. I'm getting targets hit on NRG. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, nice. It's like a tight entry I got the other day with an 8-to-1. Boy, I'm really looking forward to when these stocks give you 8-to-1 movement, setup, and movement. Ooh-wee. I mean, that's just fantastic. You better keep that cheat sheet handy, because figuring out when you can get 6-to-1, 4-to-1, 6-to-1, 8-to-1, 12-to-1, and 16-to-1. Woo! You don't want to miss those opportunities. And in fact, today is an entry day on NRG if you're not in it. I got in on a very sneak entry called a Red Dog Reclaim, very magical entry yesterday, but today's the actual entry. And you could get in right now on NRG 105 entry, stop at the low of the day, which is 102.80. 105 to 102.80 be the stop. So that's about $2.20 a risk. Typical ATR is 387. 220 divided by 387. So that's about almost half. So that is half ATR. So that means you could go for an 8-to-1 on this. Almost. Maybe you could set up a 7-to-1. 7-to-1 on NRG setup entry. I'm already in and taking profits. But there you go. That's opportunity and a signal on NRG entry right now with stop at low of the day. For a swing scalp, anxious swing scalp, a couple of days of gains coming, and you could set up a 7-to-1 is my recommendation if you were to get in now and have that exact risk to stop. NRG. And I do believe that's on our list. Yeah, it is. Okay. One of the best ones on our list, I have a star next to it, is SC. Let's go take a look at that. Oh yeah, well, it's flying. And then now you said NNE. I already looked at that, I think. No, I did not look at that, but I'm also in it as well. Yesterday was a day that you would expect expect it to be kind of a pivot low. I expect it to be moving up, but it's a bit of a tough stock lately. So NNE, okay. PSTG, Pure Storage, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure where your entry is on that. I built a position. It got quite anxious. I probably should confirm. Oh no, I'm not in this. I am in this. Okay, it's in an anxious position. Anxious positioning I have on that. All the way up to 81.13. 81.13. Yeah, that's asking a lot coming up on earnings in about a week and a half. Yeah, and I don't really have any padding. This is my entry, so I need this puppy to perform before earnings, and I don't think it is. So we're probably going to have to let PSTG go for like break even and whatever profits we've had in the meantime, right before earnings when it comes. I think that's probably what's going to happen. United Airlines, UAL. Let's see. I don't even know. Am I still in that, or did I get knocked out? Oh, I should be out now. Let's go see. UAL. All right, time to get out. Create closing order. All out of United Airlines. No good. From a swing scalp. Yeah, even from a position building perspective. Nope. So this is really bad. This is really bad right here. You have to look at it in a microscope, microcosm, because, or what? Whoa. Oh, how did I switch to arrow? That's really cool. How did I switch to arrow? Let me see. Shift A. Arrows. Yeah, but how did I do it? Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, because of earnings right here, and this huge kind of up and then bleed out type of reaction and move over 2 days, you can disregard all that previous stuff and consider that to be something happening on its own, which pretty much put in now. It already had a lower low right there, but it was just barely. And then another lower high, barely. And then now today, a lower low. I mean, it's kind of not being too panicky, which is good. So, you know, maybe we'll be able to get into it somewhere around here in a couple of days again. We'll try, but we're going to have a secure approach to it now if it's acting like that. But right now, yeah, forget it. This is a bad spot. And your other trade from my position was VRT. Okay. LX, what are you talking about? I might be out of it now, too. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. It ran great. Well, it did, I guess. As far as ER and hood, yes, I took a risk on it because you had 2R. You had 2R profit. All right. Well, just FYI, you want to have enough percentage gains to cover the projected percentage expectation move from earnings. So you have to look that up on Earnings Whisper or in your options chain. VRT. Let's take a look. Looks like United Airlines is dropping further. Oh, VRT. You got to get out of that. Am I in that? I got to get out of it if I am. How did you not stop out of that? How are you in that? Well, I have a stop listed on this. Where is your stop? Anyway, I'm not in that. I must have got stopped out of that the other day, or maybe I am. And let me look. I really want to be careful. Okay, because that's quite a red drop through a stop. Yeah, VRT, not super friendly stock. VST. I saw another one, and I'm just looking at it. Okay, there's Shopify. How's app? Looks like it wants to fail out. The day, Bros, being testy as well. Okay. The market's flying, so the VIX is coming down. LX, I might be out of it now. So what else did you say here? You're on VRT. I'm not sure what you said. Let's see. Yes, profited. You have quite a few things you said here. Really need to make this Twitch chat a little bit bigger. Okay. 2R. I might be out of it now too. It ran great. Okay, that's LX. Yeah. Yes, profited out and re-entered on February 4. It looks like I laid out a 5-to-1 on it. I don't even know what you're talking about right now, though. Is it LX? Almost at my stop. This. Morning on PSTG. With the hours coming, I'll probably let it go today. Love the reasoning there. Well done. PSTG. Wow, it might not have to be fucking today. ER is coming in like a week and a half. Like, when is this? The 26th of February. You don't have to, like, get out today for why? Well, he said it's almost at your stop. I see. Yeah, well, anyway. Doesn't look like there's any reason to get out today. All right, PSTG. What else say here? Hit. Dollar halt. Hit. Missed my stop. Hit. You're in a stock called Hit? Oh, shit. Missed my stop. That was at 113.5. On what? PSTG? Let me see. PSTG. Oh, we're on it. No, that wasn't. What are you talking about then? LX? No. Wonder which stock you're talking about. On VRT. Ah, let's see. VRT. Oh yeah, yeah. That's where I have my stop too. 113.5. Let me see what happened on my in my case. VRT. It hit my. I sold. What is this? The 11th at 122. I sold everything on the 11th. Oh, earnings. I sold VRT on earnings right here. So I got in at 119 on the 5th. That was right here. Okay. I got in at 119 right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just as labeled. It's exactly as labeled. Put my stop here. And I think I probably hit some targets. I probably got about a 1-to-1. I don't know what I was set up for, but I got at least probably a 1-to-1 on that. And then on this day, I got out before earnings right here at 122. So I didn't have to participate in any of this bullshit. So there's you just learned your lesson on VRT, because I got out at, you could have got out before earnings at 123.50. Instead, it's at 108. So whatever shares you have right now, you took an excess loss of 123.50 minus currently 108 of $15.5 per share that you didn't need to take had you gotten out before earnings. But I'm not sure how much that cost you. How many shares did you have? Hopefully that wasn't too big of a lesson. I'm guessing you had about 12 shares. Maybe even 6, depending on how I know how much you risk right now. Just hit a target on Shopify. Took profit on 4, so the remaining 3 really have no risk. Well, that's not true, because the profit you took was not a lot. It doesn't quite work like that. It'd be nice to say that, but some of your profits paid down this risk of the loss just now, and so makes you feel better, but it was wrong. Like, if you had gotten out the day before ER like that, you wouldn't have lost anything, right? So, I just, okay, that's great. That's a situation. But let's be sure we don't rationalize making mistakes so much that we do it again. That's all. Shopify position is doing great. Moving along, I hit a target just now. Next one's around 128. So just let it do its thing for a few days. Kind of a hidden entry there on Shopify because it doesn't look like a big deal to be getting over this candlestick. But the thing is, that was an earnings-based high-volume candlestick that it put in here. And if it was going to get over that little pullback day on day number 2, then on day number 3 today, that's why we just got in, it is likely to break out and then continue doing its thing. And that's because of earnings. It's a little bit beyond the way the chart itself was getting put in. It kind of is an entry, but it's much more of an entry when you know that it was earnings. Okay, you see my point. Well, sometimes it also takes me a long time just to look over and answer your question. Another profit target hit on Duolingo. Duolingo continues to fly and hit all my profit targets. Actually, where am I getting hit on this account? Because I have also a position over here. All right, next one over here is going to be at 447. All right, that's a ways away. Why do I have such a wide target on it over here? I don't know, but I'll let it be. I'm having some nuts while we sit here, so sorry for any chewing. Let me see. I guess it doesn't always come through, but it kind of does. All right, we got more on the radar possibly. Okay, there's Shopify. AFRM. So see, this is an earning-based pullback entry on AFRM as well. I believe I'm going to go for that. Oh yeah. Low of the day is fine on this one. 75. So basically 78. $106 shares for me. I could probably knock that stop down to... No, I'm going to go with this anxious follow through here. Oh, it's hard to convert to secure. What did I say stop? 75? And I could put 74.50 and it'd be almost negligibly different. Let's do that. In fact, if I can get 78 right now, it's pulling back a little bit. Oh yeah. And I can get the same risk to stop. 78 minus 74.50. 350. That'd be 100 shares. Let's try getting that. Ah, it moved up. Oh, I already have some. Hold on. What is this? AFRM. I'm already in this. Cancel that out. What the heck? Hold on. When did I get in? I didn't mark it on the charts. February 7. In the morning. Okay. All right. Got it at 75.25. Okay, right around there. That should be an anxious trade. Let's see. Should be no stop then. And I have all these profit targets. Okay. That's set. Oh, I've been hitting targets. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I never set up my trading view to have the See, where did I put my final target? 91. Like right around there. 91. Because my question is, where did I put my stop then? There's a 2.87, 2.29, 2 would be 68 stop. That's probably what I did. Why would I go for a 2 to 1? I wouldn't do that. Go for a 4 to 1. Oh, because it's a wide day. Because it was a wide day. And I got entry to stop was pretty wide. $4 is your typical width, and my width was entry at 75.20, stop at 68. Oh yeah, that's $7. That's more than ATR by almost double. Yeah, I can see how 2 to 1 is what it needed to be. All right. Anyway, AFRM's an entry now. For anybody not in it, it's getting away from you too. 78.50 now. Stop at 74.50. But I'm already in it. Stop at 74.50. Entry now. AFRM. And that is entry now at 78.50. 74.50. $4 a risk, so that's about a 4 to 1 you can set up on that. Okay, that's AFRM. I'm surprised I don't see that on this. There it is. Okay, list of growth. It is there. RBRK. This one likes to be testy. That doesn't look too good. MSTR. Nope. NTRA. Take a look at. Oh, bros. What is happening out there? We're going to stop out on bros? What are you doing, bros? Whoa. Bros is wanting to crap out? Why? Huh. It's too bad. That's going to turn into a loss, it looks like. Looks like it's going to turn into a miss. Shopify's continuing. App is a little testy too. Hood is just staying even. Reddit has recovered. Stop on bros is, I think we said 79. Or I think I have it automatically set to stop out at 80. Or maybe 79, I'm not sure, but here it goes. Looks like we're going to get stopped out on bros. Unfortunate. No, I don't even have a stop set anywhere. No, okay. I'll have to manually stop it out on bros, but I do believe I have one on app. I will take it to 79, and that will be a zero risk stop out for me because I had built that up as a position prior to that. XPEV Marvell. Let's check out Marvell. Okay, nice little bounce in my risk to stop. I guess I already have this position. Let me see. I don't see it anywhere. I had it, and then I guess I stopped out at some point. The market continues to fly. Oh, it's a beautiful breakout, right side VCP breakout day on the market. Wow. Stellar. We haven't had a moment like this since, what is that, October 14th. So this has been 4 months since we've had a particular day like this on the market, where it put in a nice right side VCP cheat entry breakout energy wise on the growth markets. This is a great day on the market. So it's unfortunate that Bros and App are failing out. I guess that's what they want to do. But a lot of other things should be pretty well supported today. I mean, I guess we're seeing these big moves because maybe the Mag 7 are moving. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Yeah. Netflix. Yeah, superb. Yesterday was an entry on Netflix. Would have been a bit wide. Now it's following through, so we don't get in. Don't get in on a subsequent day from a prior signal. Don't do that. Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla. All right, got another target on Shopify. Yeah, Shopify is making up for Bros and App. Now Tesla, that could be an entry. Bit of a down cycle though. Right now, is it in an up cycle or a down cycle? Let's see. Yeah, pretty panicky and pretty steep. I'd consider this an anxious stock, not fully in a good up cycle right now. Okay, next up was Amazon, Google. None of those look good. I mean, they're all green. Yeah, they're all pushing the market up today, I believe. But none of them are really like signals, other than Netflix. There was a signal yesterday, apparently. What was that I just got profit on? It was Shopify. Let's go take a look at that on the daily chart. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful follow through, right? You got to recognize that potential as a signal before it comes. You know, that's why I got in here on the breakout of this pulling back after a strong ER day. Follow through. It's a pattern. RCL pulling back after hitting those highs. Ooh, pulling back a lot. Didn't want to hold that follow through at all. That's suspicious. Oh, I do have RBRK though. Wow, I didn't even know that. I already have it from a prior entry, I guess. Duolingo continuing to do good. Bros I'm still up on Bros. No, I think that's, that's only because I already had a position built up. I'm not up on the new entry. But one hand washing the other, I guess. Okay, guys, I got a bunch of errands to run today because I'm taking a flight tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be around in the morning, but if I am, I'll just be texting because Fridays we do no stream in 2025. And then Monday's a holiday. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you back in the group. It's good to have you here. And I will, I'll be around. All right. Bye-bye now. And by the way, I do see your messages when you say bye, in the chat. Sometimes you think the stream cut off and I didn't say anything or I didn't respond on text. But I do see it on the comments. But I do see it when you say that. So just FYI, I see those and we say thanks or bye or whatever. And I want to say thanks back. Just FYI, I might have already stopped the stream, so I couldn't. You're welcome, Randy.